What's going on YouTube? This is Unger to the Max. Salute! And it is game one of the Western Conference Finals tonight from Toyota Center in Houston, Texas, between the Golden State Warriors and the Houston Rockets. Now, a quick recap of how these two teams got to this position. The Rockets defeated the Minnesota Timberwolves in 5 games, and they defeated the Utah Jazz in 5 games. The Warriors got through both the Spurs and Pelicans in 5 games. So, all season, the Rockets have been saying, we want the Golden State Warriors. This team was built to beat the Warriors and all this. Whereas the Warriors have been saying, we're only interested in championships. We're not worrying about the Houston Rockets. None of that. And this might sound a little strange because I'm about to compare football and baseball. Or basketball, rather. But just bear with me. Why have the New England Patriots been able to get to 10 Super Bowls? In my opinion, a big reason for that is because the AFC Championship has been at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts, otherwise known as the New England Patriots home stadium. Now, cross back over to the NBA. Why have the Golden State Warriors been to 3 straight finals? Because the Western Conference Finals have been at Oracle Arena, and the Warriors have had home court advantage. But that's not the case this season, because the Rockets have the home court advantage. So could that mean something? We don't know. But I don't say, you usually never hear when you hear a must-win game, you usually link that to like a game 4, a game 5, maybe game 3. But tonight is game 1. And I'm saying it is a must-win game to Houston. For Houston. And here's why. Because the Rockets have worked all season long to get home court advantage, to get the number 1 seed, and as I said previously, they have been saying all season long, we want the Golden State Warriors in the Western Conference Finals. This team is built to beat the Golden State Warriors. Well, guess what, Houston? You got the Golden State Warriors. But if you come out and lose game 1 of the series, you're in trouble. Yes, I know, it's only game 1. But if you lose game 1 at home, you gave away home court advantage to probably the best home team in the NBA in Golden State. Think about it. Hardly any teams go into Oracle Arena and win. Partially because the Warriors are such a good team. And they got even better last season when the wussy Kevin Durant decided to leave Oklahoma City after his team blew a 3-1 deficit. And yeah, I've gone over that. So I'm not going to go say that again. But, as I just said, it is a must-win for Houston. Stephen A. Smith even says that it is a must-win. Because you do not want to go down 0-1 and give away home court advantage, which you have worked all season long to get. It would be... against this Warriors team, I don't know if Houston could recover from an 0-1 deficit. I know, that might sound a little silly, but I'm serious. I'm not sure if Houston could recover from an 0-1 deficit. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering about why I have a Rockets hat, I got it when I was at Toyota Center on April 1st, 2015. And the Rockets were playing the Sacramento Kings. James Harden dropped 51 points. DeMarcus Cousins had a triple-double for Sacramento, and Houston won that game by 115-111. So just throwing that out there. But I can't emphasize this enough. It is a must-win game for Houston tonight. But how is Houston going to match up with Golden State? Because Golden State likes to do constant ball movement, and their players don't stand in one place. Whereas with Houston's offense, it's pretty much predicated on Chris Paul and James Harden getting into the lane and then being able to kick it out for the three-point shooters like Eric Gordon, or getting it down low to Clint Capella. Golden State is going to put Iguodala on Harden and Chris Paul. They're going to put Klay Thompson. So how is that going to change? And Golden State does bring their bigs off the floor and go to that infamous small ball lineup. But Houston will most likely keep Clint Capella on the court. So how is that going to play out? Will Houston do some switching where Chris Paul ends up on Kevin Durant? Will Houston stay back? And there's just so many questions, and 9 o'clock can't get here fast enough. I am so excited for this series. The winner of this series is going to be the favorite to win the NBA championship. No disrespect to the Cavaliers or Celtics, but the winner of this series is most likely going to win the NBA Finals. But I'm hoping this series goes the full 7 games. But if Golden State wins tonight, the series may only go 5 games at most. So it's critical Houston wins tonight. It is absolutely critical. Like I said, I don't consider Game 1, I have never considered Game 1 to be a must-win. But in this case, Game 1 is a must-win for Houston. So that's going to do it for now. Enjoy the Western Conference Finals tonight and for the rest of the series. I know I will. And keep tuned in, because I'll be giving my thoughts throughout the series. And don't forget, it's Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals in hockey between the Vegas Golden Knights and the Winnipeg Jets. Jets are up 1-0 after winning 4-2 in Game 1. So that should be an interesting series as well. But as I said, this is Unger to the Max signing off. Salute, go Cavs, go Jackets, and go Jags, and go Browns.